All right. The dozen that's dirty. Weekly recap number 2. Let's go ahead and get with it. I'm currently at work, but I wanted to get it out early for you guys because it was pretty nice to get it early last week, Trey. So let's get started. We'll start with it's the way it's pulled up. Mine is the first one up there with old Trey Nizzy. Riddle me this versus Koopa Troopa. I know his name is Cup, but anyways. So yeah, weren't a crazy. It was only 9 points, 9.3 points that I won by. Looking at these stats, it looks like I was done putting up points by 4 p.m. on Sunday, and I had a pretty good cushion all the way to the very last moment. That I was afraid that he would get some kind of touchdown with London. Luckily, it was a shorty and not enough to beat me, but he could have easily beat me. So I guess I'm gonna change my name to Lucky Ass, since there's so many asses on the team. I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon, and I'm gonna officially change my name to Lucky Ass since I got that award last week. But riddle me this: is it better to draft good or be lucky? So far, I'll say being lucky, I guess. Not a bad performance, not enough to get top score. I did move up to number 1, and it is what it is. Number 2 is the boy Trav, the rookie. So hats off to you, brother. But yeah, as far as I was looking at the stats, you actually outscored me in everything, in the QB, wide receiver, defense. I only outscored you on running backs and kicker. You even outscored me in tight end. So my running backs pretty much did all the work, and that's why I was able to win. So I'll hopefully keep on with a streak and just get a good little cushion right off the rip. Had a tough injury with Cup, which was kind of expected, I guess, but I was trying to be hopeful. And it just hasn't worked out. Hopefully it's nothing crazy, but I have a feeling it's gonna be. So yeah, let's go on to the next one, which is I just like it because of the names. So we had the two asses of the team, and I'll give the asset award to Team Ass. Obviously, you had the right assets in there this week and pulled out the dub. Not by much. 4.22 points is what it looks like. So by the skid marks in your draws, you won. The skitties, which I'm sure makes Adam mad because he could have gone in with another streak and be 2-0, but you give him his first L of the season. So not a bad one. Points weren't too high, weren't crazy, mediocre from what the season started at, but nonetheless, it was a showdown of the asses, and your ass was superb to his. Tough injury with Pacheco. He may be out, he may not be. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with him with that fractured fibula down there at the anklet. St. Brown has a lower leg, soft tissue. I don't know what's going to happen with him. So I think that was a foreseen one too, that you guys were like, he won't make it. I don't pay attention to that. I just play basketball, and whichever testicle itches at the time, that's how I pick, if you want to know my secret. But yeah, nothing fancy. Nothing crazy. Y'all didn't even break 100 points. But it's still not as bad as the Can't Stand Yous, which we'll get there. But yeah, good win for you there, Damon. Hopefully it boosts your confidence in your booty, and you keep working it out and keep getting bigger scores. Next one up is Homeland Security. and Big Diggs energy. So it looks like Homeland Security. I'm gonna give him the wall award. Looks like you did your job and build a big enough wall so that Tyler couldn't come over and give you that big D. So great job building the wall. Hope you made him pay for it and didn't come out of your pocket. But yeah, good win, good score. 130 points is good, strong. Lamar showed up okay, not as strong as he always is. Looks like everybody's tight end is hurting. I was reading something that Andrews was like top scorer with 9 points, but I screwed up and took George Kittle out, and I should have kept him in. But it is what it is. Homeland, just nothing crazy. If I look at the recap real quick, yes, his quarterbacks were tit for tat. Hold on, it's not showing me the Yeltsin's showing me kick ass for some reason. Let me get to Yeltsin's. Yeah, here we go. Homeland, yeah, your quarterback definitely outdid his. Tyler's. You beat him on everything but the tight end and the wide receivers. And the tight end, like I said, it weren't big margins, but I mean, 33 points, 32 points, pretty good margin, pretty good ass whooping. Keep building the walls. Don't let the enemy come in. Unless when you come up against the Mexican, the walls ain't gonna stop us. So I'll come give you that ass whooping. No problem. No problem. Let's move over to Toyota Camaro. And will you be my neighbor? Man, that was a strong fight. Those are two strong teams. Top scorer comes in, gets a dub, puts up the most points. Phil, great job, man. Looks like you put that Tundra in full wheel drive and ran his ass over. 140 was, close to being the top scorer last week. Now it looks like nothing compared to your 156. So that's a team to look out for. You lost your QB. Looks like you have a pretty good backup. He didn't really do much this week, but I mean, he's a household name. Josh Allen is not a bad one to have on the bench for you. Oh no, that's my bad. I'm looking at homeboys. Where's your bench? You have Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers is not a bad one to have on your backup there. So your bench outscored some of the other people. You had your second backup quarterback, Kyler Murray, outscoring almost Dusty. So you got some good players on your bench as well. If you want to send one of those two to me, that'd be great, because I don't know what I'm going to do about a quarterback right now. But yeah, man, 4x4 award goes to you for putting in full wheel drive and flooring it down, brother. I don't want to play against you right now until maybe you get some injuries like someone else does. But I think last year, every matchup we met, I think I ended up beating you. So I'm hoping for the same thing. I'm gonna go buy me a little rabbit foot to keep my luck going. We'll see what happens. See what happens, Jake. Great points, man. It was just, I mean, you couldn't do both. Couldn't do but so much. Quarterback didn't show up. That's really what hurt you. And your running back game was kind of weak. Other than Cook, he was pretty good. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's fantasy. They show up when they want to and they do what they want. But all we can do is hope for the best. Then we go to another pillow fight with Evan and Ivory, Christian and Dusty. Christian not looking too bad on the record, but still, can't can't ever count him out. Like, he'll be middle of the pack, maybe look like he's going at the bottom, and next thing you know, he comes back, makes it to the playoffs, and wins the league. So I'm not gonna say anything to you. I ain't gonna talk junk until I see that you're not gonna be in the playoffs, because I guess you're just good. Now, you're not lucky. You know what you're doing. I don't. Same thing with your match. Like my match, you were pretty much done early Sunday, and it was like Dusty was hoping that late Sunday and early into Monday game would be his saving grace, but it did not show up. His team didn't show up at all to do anything. His QB is pretty strong, but yeah. Had an injury at the tight end spot. You didn't show up. You know, you can't win the game with two players. Your QB and your running back. That was it. That's the only people that showed up for you, Dusty. And tough break. Your bench don't look like it would have helped you much. A little bit. You should have put in Alec in. But hey, I thought Blakely or Likely was going to do good, and Lassard was going to pop off, and I spent all my money. I think my right testicle itched at that moment, and I shouldn't have listened to that one at that moment. So I won't listen to the right testicle moving forward. I'll wait for the left one to itch. So it moved me on to the rookie, man, 155 points. You almost got it, man. He got you. He got you by 1.76. You know, rookie boys coming in strong. I can see why y'all didn't want to bring him on to the team. Y'all were scared, and I see why you were scared. So Travis, keep it up. You know, if you want to give me some advice, I'll take it. It's been a few years since I've heard from you. I've just been riding on luck. I could use a little bit of love, you know what I'm saying? Hook me up. Let me know who to pick up off the waivers with my $10 I have left. But yeah, man, you know, Mike, you did what your name does, man. You waddled and you got nowhere. Next time, try running, you know, change your name up. I don't know. You can't be out here waddling like a duck, thinking you're going to beat Travis. A stallion, you know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? 84 points. I mean, you were the second lowest team points. I mean, you do have a dub. I can't remember what you did last week. I don't care. Like, hope you keep losing. We used to be homies, but I don't care about you right now. You know, we're enemies. I'm just joking, man. I love you. But yeah, man, it's I'm scared of Trav. I hope I get to whoop that ass when we meet him. But he did a good job picking up Daniels. He's got good legs. Metcalf popping off, and Nico Collins popping off. I mean, he just had the right team. He had the right players on there. He didn't leave much on the bench. But yeah, I mean, shoot, he's killing it. Guys, I'm going to tell you guys again, you know, send Patty Mahomes home, send Travis Kelce home to me, even CMC, I know he's hurt, send him home to me. Let him come play for daddy so I can get back on the winning train for sure. Let me go ahead and lock in at least the playoffs. But yeah, man, I don't have a lot of awards other than the ones I gave out. Strong numbers. I don't know if next week we're going to go to the 160s. We weren't far at all this week. I got, who do I have this week? I think I have Kick-Ass this week. Yeah, so I need you to do the same thing you did and keep that low score, you know, under 90, so I can get this dub. But other than that, man, we'll see y'all. We'll see what this week brings, and hopefully it's another victory for my lucky ass. You know what I mean? Peace out, homies.